Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I wanted to talk about this priest or pastor who was killed in an attack in Pakistan. And everyone knows that Pakistan has a whole population of Muslims. Islam is their religion of choice, okay? And this Christian priest was killed there recently. Now, in my humble opinion, I think that all religions should be gone from the earth. You're never, ever, ever going to know the creation story, the full creation story. You do not have it within your capacity to understand it fully. You do not live long enough. You do not live long enough to encompass all the intricacies that went along with hanging stars, hanging moons, hanging suns, establishing waters and dry land. You will never, ever understand it in the fullness, in the richness of how it happened. And, while the gods are trying to understand the mistakes made, they're still trying to figure out and iron out, the mistakes that they've made, all the wars that from what they left here with us, all the wars that ensued from creation. I think all religions should be abolished, because I think they all stem. People would say, oh no, they came about at different times. But in my humble opinion, they all came from the same place. It comes from a place where someone steps forward to tell you how to live, how you should act, how you should behave one to another, what you should not do, what you should do, and when you should do it. It's all ritual. It's all ritual. And for me, beliefs and faith and bowing down and, worshiping a higher power, that all comes from a central theme. You may call it Christianity and this entity and that entity. It all comes from a central theme, and that is someone wants you to worship, and you have decided, okay, I'm going to sign on and I'm going to do this worship thing because you're afraid of dying, which when you're born, you're destined. It's a one-way ticket out. You're going to die. From the day you were born into death, but you are afraid. You are afraid of dying. You are afraid of where you may end up after you have died. Some people say, well, the ancestors will be there to greet you and not to go. Some people say not to go. Some people say go. It's all a bunch of bullshit, something you will never understand. You're never going to get it. You're not created. You are not created to have that sort of knowledge, okay? So leave it for the gods. But this guy William got himself killed in Pakistan because he is there preaching Christianity. I don't understand what the problem is, because Islam talks about Jesus, and wasn't Jesus supposedly born in that region? That is it's a program. When you hear me talk about Jesus, I'm talking about the program of worship, the program of not having sex, the program of, self, you just checking yourself. That's the program that was established in that region, okay, in the Muslim region, in the Middle Eastern region. So I don't understand why they're so against Christians doing their thing, but Islam is their way of living. And you are a minority when you come there with other, not belief systems, but with other headings for your belief system. You just go ahead and become a Muslim. And, when you go to these places where the Taliban rules, just be cool about it. But for me, I think that the earth would be a better place if there were no religions, and people were not so afraid to die, and people didn't pretend to love all this love and all this family and all this crap that they do, all the gathering together in communities and societies and neighborhood. All that came about because people are afraid to die. You're afraid to die. And I think that if you can get that fear of death, take it away from the human specimen, take it away. Just take that fear of dying away. And take away religion, and wars will fall away. If once religions are gone, the wars will dissipate, and all the money system, we should be able to go to the store and pick up foods that we need. That is something that every human being or human or monster or creature, whatever it is that populates the earth, the upright walking on 2 feet, we should be able to go into a supermarket, pick out your food, what you need, and that is it. All this buying and selling and money, all of that would go away if there's no religion.